sorry if you were on that live. I got a phone call and it disconnected the whole thing. And then a bunch of, people showed up and then that was it. So no more live. Hopefully I answered all the questions, but Mondays I go live in the morning, just do like a walkabout, show new stuff, show where we're at, and just like it's a fun one-on-one. My mom and I worked on 15 chairs this weekend. They're lined up outside, and she's a little toy maker. We're like, how come on all the movies when they're making toys, like in Santa's workshop, they're just using a hammer? Like, how can you make a doll out of one hammer, And you make a train out of a hammer. So what's happening out here, I'll show you. The third shandy is going up, and we have a whole bunch of the chairs here we finished. Got the backs of them. They look so cute. I love, love, love them. And you know what's going to happen. You know what we need to do. You guys, you saw this coming. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Tyler says that he needs to have an alcoholic beverage before we do it. And don't blame him. We all might need to have a cerveza and then cut this, because it's gonna hurt our souls a little bit. But it's going to be right. We're going to make it right. It's going to work. We got this. Organized in here. But I wanted to remind you guys we have our drop tomorrow night. All the vintage that I've been sharing. So much good vintage. The Easter baskets again. Bunny friends back here. I'm so excited. The little wee fox. Little brown bunny. Some new embroidered napkins that are so beautiful. I love this. We'll be having this at the checkout counter, but how cute is this with the little scissors? And then our new cups. These are ceramic and so cute. Fox mugs in. We have our new book stands, these wood book stands, which are really fun. They can have it doesn't even have to be just a cookbook. Like, it's actually really pretty having just like a home decor book in there. One of the things that Jules does with all of the vintage finds is she looks them up and makes sure she's pricing things accordingly. And some things I find, and I don't know, I just like the way they look, are extremely expensive. How much was this? $2,100?
There's one that's like $2,400.
It's like French from French Riviera.
Yeah, it's sort of handcrafted.
Now, we won't charge $2,000 for it, but that is pretty good that I'm picking out these things that are like, I know these things. I know these things. So that's a really fun little prize, a little nugget that's going up tomorrow. Wanted to show you guys what else got finished in here. So the ceiling wood got painted. Remember, that's all getting closed off. I'm gonna paint the staircase, and then I know this was driving y'all insane. The shelves got painted black too. So now this area is basically done. This got filled in with rock here, our outdoor sofa. So the only thing that has to go in here is just the wall and the staircase. And then I already have all of our pots that'll go on here. I have lots of different pots that'll be going up on the shelves, and a whole bunch more in the back too. We have a little dilemma on our tile here. Got our tile from Fire Clay. I am obsessed with it. It has a little film over it, but sheets of the sage and white checkered. Ordered this for the exterior front of the bar long time ago, many weeks ago. And then we couldn't do the bar, and now I have this tile, but I don't know how much I have of it. And I know how much I have. I don't know if I have enough to put it somewhere else, and I'm trying to figure out where to put it. So the options are, can put it in the back of the coffee bar, but I have to kind of shift that. It won't be a full wall, so it'll be from the counter going up, or do the outside of the trailer, cover up the yellow and white stripes, and do the outside of the trailer. So maybe you can help me out. I'm gonna put a box here. I need to decide. The tile's so good. I've thought about all these spots. Can't go in the bathroom. I already have a plan for that. It's not gonna go behind the register. I already have a plan for that. So these are really the two spots. I feel like things are starting to come together. Moving our bistro tables out here, starting to get some of our pots set up by the doors. Gavin is refixing the driftwood. This was original to the property, probably the only thing that lasted, but didn't last though because it's all falling down. But we're trying to save it. So a lot of it is just falling down with all the work we've been doing, really just hanging on by threads, but we're reattaching it because I just think it's so cool. It has to stay. So he's making it all secure now. Guys, what we've been doing for the backs of the chairs. So We have kept the wood on there. We are using Gorilla Glue spray adhesive. We already did all the chairs at my house already. It's super simple. I'm gonna do this with one hand. But basically, actually I'm not gonna do it right now, but you spray this side, spray this, and then we place it on the back of this. And then do it to the back side as well. And then this is outdoor material, but then we're also, we've Scotch guarded. We're gonna Scotch guard everything. There's a lot of thoughts about these chairs. I haven't been in my DMs today because I've just been super busy. And as soon as I opened them, it was like, why are you doing this? Stop doing this. This looks ugly. It's like, oh, is it spring or something in the air today? I don't know. The chairs, okay. They're $10 chairs that I got off of Marketplace, covered them with material. I'm not painting them. I'm not staining them. I'm not even sanding them down. Like, they're an outdoor chair that I really don't want to put any more thought into. They'll be here for as long as they look good, and then when they don't, then we'll move on to something else. That's what's kind of fun about them. I love the way they look. I think they're so fun and eclectic and tie in that old Florida vibe. I also love the wood color. Like, it's just like, you know, bringing in a different element with all this stuff out here. Not everything has to be this light wood color. You know, you can mix in another color. For all the love on the outdoor space. I'm super pumped about it. Listen, I don't let anybody bring me down when I have an idea. I know that not everybody's gonna love everything I do, and I'm okay with that. Most of the time, I feel like I can change people's mind. As soon as they see it all together, they're like, I trust you now. I trust you again. I wanted to share too, tomorrow, I was talking with Brooke and Jules. We wanted to do something really fun. It's the first day of spring. And we hit 50,000 followers over at the Fox Mercantile. Hey, baby! So we are going to do 10% off site-wide for the drop. And we're going to randomly pick somebody that orders and refund your entire order.
You can't beat these prices! You can't! You can't beat these prices! Am I eligible? Oh!
Got another soup recipe coming for you from the Patron boys here. This one, what is it called?
I think you call it egg drop soup, but it's not egg drop soup. It's like Italian. No, shoot, I don't remember the name of it. Like, there's a name that people continuously call it, but it's like chicken. It's like a chicken noodle soup.
It's like a chicken.
It's like a chicken noodle soup with like spinach and whipped egg in it. Like,
it's so good, healthy, delicious. I'll share a recipe. We never really told anybody why Dino has that thing going through his head. So last night, we're all hanging out, and we had Big Gavin here, Julia's husband, and you know when he had his car accident, like last year, he had a scar running through his whole eye, because his eye was like crazy. They had to redo it.
Half his face was off.
I know. So Gavin was like, he's like, I want you guys, my hair grew back in my eyebrow, so I want you to cut it again, because it looks so cool. So we cut it in his eyebrow last night. And then Gabe was like, I want my eyebrow cut. So we're like, okay. And then we noticed Dino had I didn't even know. I started on Dino, and I might have done it a little bit too wide, but it's okay.
No, I like
it looks good.
I like it.
He already had a scar going through his head too, and you could see it like right after we buzzed it. And I was like, let's just roll. You look like, you're such a bad boy.